Good Sunday morning. Hope everybody is doing well. Whew. Had a thought last night and get up this morning and I'm like, I had a thought, but what was it? And I can't think of what it was. Which of course, you know, my mind's been 500 places since then. I worked on book 8 last night. For any N.D Cinniamon fans that might see this, working on book 8 now. I'm on chapter 11. I'm excited about that. And all the Darkness series books have 25 chapters. So anybody that reads those knows that. So that's how far away I am from that. And the bookshelf, knows about it. It is growing. God is blessing us. It's insane. Just what God's doing. It's amazing. And I've put in the blood, sweat, and tears. You know, I've worked hard. I mean, this is something, you know, it's my dream. And I've put more into this than I've ever put into anything. You know, it's crazy, you know, how your dream works and everything. But I ran into my uncle yesterday, and of course he was asking me about my bookstore and stuff, and you know, I was telling him that I do a lot of stuff on Facebook and things like that, you know, promote myself. And he said, if you're doing good with a bookstore in today's time with phones and all that stuff, then you're really doing something. And I was like, I work very hard, you know, but God's the one that's done it. And that's the thing, when God places a dream in your heart, He's going to bless it and He's going to make a way for it, but you have to do your part, you know. And I'm sure I've probably shared it before, but I can remember when I very first started my bookstore, like 5 years ago. I was in a loft of a place, and I can remember carrying box after box after box up really steep, long stairs. And I've never been in shape in my life. And I'm not an athletic person, but carrying those boxes up the stairs, and I can remember struggling to breathe, and I'm like, you've got to keep going. If you don't give it all you got, it's not going to be successful. And I've pushed myself, you know, but at the same time, most of it, and most of the time, I don't even have to push myself. Like, I want to do it. I want to spend more time on it, you know? This traffic moving. But I don't know, I'm trying to think of if I got anything else going on. I had a thought last night for a video and I've lost it. Don't know where it went, but it was a thought for a video. And I was at the house, so you know, of course I wasn't gonna do it right then. I had other things I was doing, you know, like working on book 8, but I was like, yeah, that'd be a good video to do in the morning on the way to church. And that's the important thing of making notes. I have sticky notes and little notepads everywhere. I take notes all the time. If you're a creative person, you have a creative mind, especially if you're a writer, you probably do the same thing. Have to make little notes all the time. I have documents on my computer of books, book ideas that I've just started, and I've opened the document and put the idea down and then saved it, you know, to come back to it, because there's so many. And there's a reason that we're all the way that we are. We're all different, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, it takes all kinds. Like, it would be crazy if we were all the same. So I hope that you embrace how different that you are, and it's okay to not fit in. Like, I have very little in common with most people. You know, it's hard to, I guess, to be like in groups or whatever. I stay to myself. I have a very small guess you could say I have a team. I feel like it's my little dream team, my little village. You know, I have a very small little group, and I think that's important. And I think it's important to be private, because the devil's all the time seeking to sow little seeds of anger and fear and envy and doubt and like all this little stuff. So he's going to attack every relationship that you have. So you definitely want to have quality over quantity. You know, don't go around fighting for relationships with people that they don't care about you. You know, they don't want you to do good. They're jealous of you or whatever it may be that's going on. Definitely shoot for quality over quantity. It's rainy here today. Sinuses are going nuts, I think, with everybody because our weather's changing. Winter's not wanting to let go, but spring is like, here I am, get out the way. But it's going to end up going straight to summer like it always does. We're probably not going to have very much of a spring. We usually don't have much of a spring or a fall. We have winter and we have summer. So that's kind of exciting, I guess you can say. But as of right now, that's what I've got. I don't know where my idea went. I'm sure it'll pop up. If it's important, it'll pop up again and I'll do it. But I just hope that you all are having a great day. You're having a great Sunday. I hope that you are going somewhere to church and you're enjoying that blessing that God's given us in a congregation, in a group of people, in a group of like-minded people, and you're feeling that sisterhood and that brotherhood and that just, you know, the group. It's really truly great, and it's a blessing that God's, you know, made it this way and set it up for us this way. But we should join ourselves together to a church. It's a blessing to me, truly it is. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy. I hope you're living life. I hope you're chasing your dreams or you're living your dreams. And believe me when I say I'm living proof. It does not matter where you come from, your background, how you grew up, how much money you got, or anything like that. God will make a way. You put in the effort, He'll make a way. And remember that there is power in prayer. I'm living proof of that as well. And God's going to move. And remember that the devil is going to be the one yelling. The devil's the one that's going to be like trying to get you upset and all this other stuff. And it's going to get harder before it gets better. Remember, God, He uses that still small voice. He's not the author of confusion. So all this stuff jumbled up, you know, the fear, the doubt, that's not of God. You know, don't freak out. Be happy. Hold on to God. And a lot of times we do have to be still and we have to wait. And that's okay. It's hard. Especially hard for somebody like me that has hardly any patience at all. You know, God's really helped me in that area over the past few years. But He has a plan. And just remember, when things are really hard, the devil's fighting, trying to keep you from that blessing. And God's fixing to move. You know, it's going to get really hard right before God moves in a big way. And He's going to. You just have to wait on Him. It's in His time. And it's all going to be great. You just have to trust Him, put Him first. And your fate, your destiny, God's purpose for you, it's going to be fulfilled. It's going to happen. Nothing can stop it. It doesn't matter how anybody else feels about it, or how people talk about you, how people hate you, how the devil fights, because the devil will use everything. He will especially use your insecurities, you know, your past traumas, people around you. I mean, he's going to try everything to beat you down, and you've got to get out of that and be smart about that. You've got to overcome that and recognize it when it comes. And after so much practice, And especially reading scripture and praying, you will get to that point to where you recognize what the devil's doing. And it's like you get more equipped for the battle. And make sure you got your armor on. Treat every day like a battle. Be ready. Know that the devil's there seeking to kill, steal, and destroy. But I love you guys. I'll be praying for you. Please be praying for me. I'm fixing to pull up here at church, go in and spend some time with the Lord and my brothers and sisters. Hopefully, and I know God's got something for us, so hopefully God will pour it down and we'll all, just have some victory here this morning and gain what we need to go back out this afternoon. Get strength for the day in the battle. Because God's working and He gives us all that we need. I love you guys, and hopefully I will see you soon. See you later.